Well, he's the Icelandic entrepreneur who went from music mogul to controlling a bottled water empire. Get ready to meet the man some call the Richard Branson of Reykjavik, Jon Olafsson. You've heard of Virgin Records, you've heard of Virgin Mobile, but you probably haven't heard of Skifan, the recording company that once controlled about 85% of Iceland's music business. It was founded by Olafsson back in the 90s and ultimately included radio, television, even mobile phones. But in 2003, he sold it all. And now, like Iceland itself, Olafsson is back, this time with a more liquid investment. It's called Icelandic Glacial. It's bottled water. And from grocery stores around the world to Christian Dior's new makeup line, Icelandic Glacial is hoping to become the next Fiji phenomenon. With 30% of its backing from InBev, bigger distribution is on the way for Olafsson and his Branson-like ambitions. And here he is in from Iceland in our studios, the one and only Jon Olafsson, chairman and founder of Icelandic Glacial. Great to have you here.
Thank you. Good to see you.
So you had made a ton of money in the media business. You were retired, life was good, you have properties around the world, and all of a sudden you decide in 2005, right into the depths of a recession, to launch a new venture. How'd this even happen?
Well, I realized very early that I could not retire.
Yeah.
That was the way to just stop living. So this all came about that my son was doing a deal with some Saudis, brokering an airplane. And they said they wanted a water company. And so he found a small company which was in liquidation, was allowed to put a bid in, won the bid, called the Saudi and said, hey, you got a water company. But the Saudi never paid, so we were stuck with it. I believe some things are meant to happen.
And you were able to come in theory, and buy this thing at a discount.
Oh yeah, we got the company at a very low price in the beginning, but later on we purchased the land rights and the water rights from the local government.
So now you own outright. Let's talk about the water. pH is 8.4. I think the body is, what, about 7, 8? So it's alkaline? Is that good for the body?
It's very good for the body. Very good. We should not drink any water which is lower than 7.3.
And why? So it's like an antioxidant, all this stuff you read about this supposedly very healthy for you?
Yeah, when you drink coffee or alcohol or something like that, that's like 3, 4 pH, and the body has to adjust that up to 7.3. But if you drink water which is above 7.3, that will help the body to adjust.
And what about minerals? Do you want minerals, or are minerals bad?
Well, some people say minerals will give you kidney stones.
In my case, I don't want them. I've
right.
had them.
I believe minerals is not that good for you. You want to have clean, pure water. That's what you want to drink. And you want to drink water which is in a bottle that has never been circulated before anywhere.
All right, so obviously it's good water, but I mean, does the world need another bottled water maker? You got Perrier, you've got Pellegrino, you got Fiji, you got all this water around the world. Why do you need another bottled water?
Because finally now Iceland is bringing its best water to the world, and the world has never had that. It is the purest, best, cleanest water there is.
And why is it that, was it Christian Dior wanted to start using your water? Is it because it's pure?
Yeah, they looked around and they analyzed the water they could find and came to us, said, look, they came to us, we didn't go to them. And they said, look, this is not just the best water, it's much better than anything else. And they used that in a line called Christian Dior. Christian Snow, sorry. Dior Snow, now I got it, Dior Snow. And that's a lightening formula, which is now selling very well in Asia.
So you're selling in Asia, you get a French designer to sign on. What's it like to actually try to, say, get loans and to do business in Iceland right now? Because, you know, GDP in Iceland is still down 6.5%. I mean, it's tough over there.
Well, it's quite impossible to get any financing in Iceland. So everything we got to...
Still?
Yeah. It is
you still can't get loans in Iceland?
No, I mean, the banks are still very, very scared and they're holding their hands. They're not moving forward. And they're full of money. They have a lot of money, but they're not moving.
So it sounds kind of like the U.S., but maybe just a couple of years behind. How is it to try to get paid? In other words, you've got your bottles, and we got a few of the bottles right here that are shaped, obviously, like an iceberg, which is very clever. You put your bottles around Europe. Europe has problems. Some of the banks are frozen there. Are you able to get paid within 30 days?
Yes. Where we are, our biggest market is in the States, is here. We're here, we're in Canada, we're in Russia and Asia. And we have not had any problems with payments at all, anywhere.
And where do you want to take the business?
Well, we want to see us to be one of the global water companies in the next few years.
And does that mean China? Does it mean the U.S.? You got the deal with InBev. You sold them 20%. You sell water with Budweiser. But, I mean, how do you build it?
It is a lot of work, a long road.
Yeah.
And it's all about education. Consumers are drinking a lot of water today which they say don't know it's not that good water. Water in bottles doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, understood. Hey, before I let you go, lessons that come out of your experience building a business out of the ashes in Iceland for Greece. What are the lessons?
Well, I think, it's very difficult to say because what happened was just greed. Everybody was too greedy, everything went really, really sour. And people have to really start to build from the ground and look at the natural resources that they have. That is what they should be selling.